Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Garden City Community Chat. This is episode number 521. It's Thursday, March 25th, 2021, and I am your host, Kerry. Also joining me tonight is our number one most accurate weatherman in the business, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, but we have some rain in the horizons, and we'll get into this.
All right. Also, longtime Garden City resident, former Garden City councilman, and dedicated co-host, Mr. Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing outstanding, Kerry, but I am getting better.
Yes, you are. All vaccinated, right?
Yes, sir. Got the number 2 yesterday.
Cool. Well, we hope you're all safe and doing well. Tonight, we're doing things a little different tonight. Instead of having a special guest, we thought it would be kind of cool to have you as our guest. If you belong to a community service organization such as Kiwanis or Rotary, we want to hear from you. If you own a business and want to share it with our listeners, we want to hear from you. If you're doing a fundraiser or a benefit, we want to hear from you. If you're a city official or frontline worker, we'd like to hear from you as well. Or if you're a resident of our community or your community and have a topic, we want to hear from you. So we hope that you'll log in. I'm going to put this on the screen. Here is the login information right there. And this show is your platform. Let me get that back up there. There you go. The show is your platform. And we hope that it helps. I put the login, like I said, on tonight's show on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. And it's also on the screen right now. So if you have any comments or questions for any of us, make sure you put them in the comments section. What you can do is copy and paste that to your PC, your laptop, or mobile phone browser and follow the instructions. It's very, very simple. And we look forward to chatting with you tonight. But first up, Dr. Tom's going to be here with the latest check of the forecast. Joe Bartley is back once again with an all-important tax talk for you. I'll have the latest COVID numbers. As of a few minutes ago, Wayne County didn't have their numbers in yet, but I do have the state numbers, and it is not looking good.
Nope.
Far too many new cases. And Mike, you got some announcements, right?
Yeah, I got some from the Straight Farmhouse and Maplewood.
Awesome. Maybe an update on the pig race too, a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't had any meetings since last week, but yeah.
You got a date you can give us later.
Right.
All right. So look, go ahead and grab your favorite beverage or snack, and we hope you'll join us for the next hour or so, right here live from Garden City, Michigan. Now go ahead and copy and paste the link in the comment section and get logged in. I'll see you backstage and get to you shortly. All right, before we get started, we want to take the time to thank all of our listeners and followers of the show who tune in every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We want you to know that your support is greatly appreciated. So please continue to watch, share, and listen. And remember, if your community has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get that information out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should email us, Kerry.
Absolutely. Be sure to email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat, and we'll be more than happy to get that information out there for you. Remember, if you're watching us live on Facebook, once again, and you have any questions or comments or concerns for any of us, be sure to type them in the comments section. Text your questions to 734-788-9319. And once again, log in live right now by copying and pasting the link in the comments section or in your browser. I'm sorry. And that link is on the screen right now. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the red subscribe button for us. We would really appreciate it. All right, let's get Tom in here now for the latest check of the weather, and then we'll spend some time chatting with hopefully someone who has logged into the show tonight. So stand by. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Well, we're going to get a little showers, eh?
Yeah,
Up the
the
lawn.
rain's definitely going to really intensify over the next few hours. And before we get to that, I mean, we have to talk about the weather we've been dealing with. I mean, we can't complain here in Michigan. I mean, we dealt with a beautiful weekend with a whole bunch of sunshine, warm weather. I mean, this week has been fairly warm as well, with temperatures in the lower 70s to upper 60s. So just wanted to get some good news before I get some bad news in. But depending on your mood, it might be good news for you, because it has been relatively dry here. We haven't really seen much rain because we've been in just a dry, milder pattern. But things are now changing. We did see some rounds of lighter rain moving through over the last few hours, and that will continue. And it will overall stay on the lighter to steadier side, and we'll move on and off. And as we get after 10, 11 o'clock, especially after midnight, that's when we will see the intensity of the rain really begin to move up and move in. And we'll probably see rounds of heavy rain moving through during that time frame. And it will mainly be during the overnight hours. So probably from midnight to like 6 a.m. is the time frame where we're going to see our heaviest rain. And some of that rain will definitely be over an inch in some locations. So definitely nothing to sneeze about. I mean, it's definitely going to be a pretty substantial event if you get all that rain at once. But the good news is that it's been so dry, so I'm not expecting a lot of flooding with this system, because the rivers and the lakes aren't really high, and our ground is not very saturated. It's very dry. So a lot of that's going to soak up and get into our rivers and streams, and really kind of help us with minimizing the amount of flooding we see. So that's some good news. But overall, we're definitely going to see some beneficial rain tonight. Some of that rain will be heavy at times, so plan for that. Obviously, you shouldn't be out and about. You should be sleeping, but nevertheless, unless you work nights. But definitely going to be a rainy night. And those temperatures are going to be in the lower 40s, so it's going to be a cold rain out there as we get into the overnight hours. And as we get into Friday, tomorrow, the majority of the day will be dry. There'll probably be some rain during the early morning hours, but that will be moving out. I don't really expect any rain throughout the day tomorrow, and those clouds will be gradually diminishing throughout the day. So we're going to end with a pretty sunny day out there, and those temperatures will probably rebound a little bit back into the low to mid 50s for highs. And when that system moves through with our rain, we'll see a little bit of wind tomorrow morning. But I don't really expect much substantial wind with the system. The wind gusts will probably be into the 30s. So definitely breezy, but not going to cause many problems as that system moves out of our region. And as we get into the weekend, overall, this weekend will be a pretty nice weekend, definitely during the daytime hours. On Saturday, we'll see temperatures in the lower 60s. And on Sunday, we'll see temperatures kind of in the 50s with some more breezy conditions, and a little bit of rain on Saturday night as well. So if you have any plans Saturday night, could be a little wet out there during the evening hours. And as we get into Monday and into all of next week, we'll definitely see the trend for a cool next week. I don't want to say a mild next week, because we'll be struggling to get into some milder temperatures, but a cool next week. Temperatures will probably be into the 50s and 60s for high temperatures. So that will be a calling card. But some of the days, especially on Thursday, as we get into a system that will move through on Wednesday, we'll see some rain on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we'll see temperatures in the 40s for high temperatures. So it will be overall a quiet week. I don't really expect much in the way of active weather, especially only on Wednesday we'll see some rain moving through. So on Monday and Tuesday we'll see temperatures in the 50s and 60s with a mix of cloud and sun. So overall a quieter weather pattern as we get into the early part of next week. And then Wednesday we'll see some rain moving through, and much cooler on Thursday with temperatures into the mid 40s. And then as we get into the following late week and into the next week, which is in April already, temperatures will be into the 50s and 60s. So just one day, especially on Thursday, we'll see a significant cool down with temperatures into the 40s. So overall, like, we can't complain here in Michigan because
Right.
we're just dealing with some nice weather during the week. We're going to deal with a round of heavy rain tonight and into Saturday night and into Wednesday. So a couple more rounds of rain moving through, but tonight will be the worst night of rain. Those other times that we're going to see some rain into the weekend and into next week will just be some light to steady rain. It won't be anything heavy like tonight. So that's some great news. But expanding outward and talking about the rest, kind of into early April for us, we'll definitely see probably temperatures kind of trending into more of a persistent pattern into the 60s and 70s. I do see a little bit of an increase with temperatures than next week. They'll probably be into the mid to upper 60s with some days getting into the 70s, very similar to what we have been this week. So if you want a consistent pattern, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer into April, but it's definitely the time of year where we do see changes in the weather. So we'll definitely see that, and we'll probably be seeing a little bit more rain into the month of April as well. But nothing crazy, no severe weather. This is severe weather awareness week here in Michigan. You probably heard the sirens yesterday,
Right.
blaring through the region and the city. But the good news is that severe weather is not going to be in our cards anytime soon. So if you're worried about that, don't worry about that, because I don't see any severe weather impacting us anytime soon. Unfortunately, it's been another busy day of active severe weather across the southern United States. And many states have been dealing with it. In Mississippi, Tennessee, especially Alabama, into Georgia and the Carolinas. So it's been a very active day with a lot of tornadoes, a lot of flooding as well, which is a threat a lot of people don't talk about. But those storms have been just so active and moving over the same regions that, yes, you're dealing with very destructive tornadoes, but you're also dealing with a whole lot of rain that's causing a lot of flooding as well. And unfortunately, these tornadoes have been deadly as well, with the fatality. The latest number I have is at least 5 people have died with these tornadoes. And unfortunately, a lot more cities have been hit since that number came in. So the death toll could go up with these tornadoes. And the good news is that the weather pattern will start to quiet down as we get into the overnight hours. So the more we get into the evening hours and into overnight, the quieter the weather will get. But the next few hours will be very volatile, continuing to be out there, and it has been all afternoon and evening. So just wanted to briefly mention that, because that system is just bringing some heavy rain, a band of heavy rain into us overnight, but it could be so much worse. And luckily, we're not dealing with any of that severe weather. So I just wanted to briefly mention that, in our hearts and prayers and thoughts go out to those people, because that's just a deadly and sad situation down there, across Alabama especially, as well. So the good news also is that we're going to be dealing with just a little bit of rain. We're missing out on a windstorm as well. This windstorm will be south into the Ohio Valley, and we're missing out on a fairly significant windstorm. Parts of the Ohio Valley into Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania will be dealing with winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour. We're missing that as well with the synoptic system. So Michigan's the place to be. We're definitely going to be missing all the bad weather out there. Just a little bit of heavy rain tonight. So that's some great news. So I just wanted to briefly mention that, because it's been a very active pattern across the eastern United States today, and will be over the next few days as it moves up into the East Coast and out to sea as we get into the weekend. So this is the time of year where severe weather does occur, and it will probably occur again as we get into next week and into the following weeks. But the good news for us is that we don't have any severe weather to worry about, just some heavy rain tonight. So if you hear some rumbles of thunder, don't freak out. It's just a little bit of convective energy in the atmosphere, but it's nothing to really worry about or to jump out of bed about and be like, oh my God, is something happening? Or is there a tornado coming? No, there is no tornado. It's just some heavy rain moving through.
Good news.
So if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will keep you updated with live radar and up-to-the-minute weather forecasts as well. So head over there if you're curious of the weather.
All right. Yeah, we could definitely use some rain, I guess, just as long as it's not going to be flooding, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Could you always use the rain?
You
All right,
see
before I
Patty's
move on, I
picture?
just want to take a minute to wish my son Derek's girlfriend Rachel a happy birthday today.
Oh,
That's here on the screen, and they're heading up north, so safe travels and have a great weekend. So I just wanted to mention that real quick.
hey, Carrie,
Okay, thank
You
you,
see-
Tom. Appreciate it.
you see Patty's question for Tom?
Yeah, Tom, you still there?
I'm here.
Patty wanted to know what's opening day look like April 1st.
Not
Should I,
good.
should I give her a joke because it's April Fool's?
Yeah, April Fools.
Right. As of right now, it looks like it will be that Thursday that I'm talking about. And those, unfortunately, temperatures will be in the 40s that day. So out of the whole
Oh,
week,
geez.
it's that one day that I'm talking about that will be much chillier than all the other days. So if you are going downtown for the game,
Dress.
obviously wear a mask because it will keep you warm regardless, and it will keep you safe from COVID. So you're
Right.
definitely going to have to bundle up if you're going down there. But it will be dry.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's nothing new for us though on opening day,
I
right,
know.
Mike?
We've had worse opening days.
At least it's not snowing.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's recognize a few people in there watching. We got Patty Fix. We have Tina Wing. We have Kathy Ward. Hello, Kathy. Hope you're doing well. Mayor Randy Walker's in there. Hello, Mayor. Lisa Hicks Clayton, Dearborn Heights Treasure's in there. Jennifer Woody Rice, how are you? Lynn Hammond is in there. Paul Werhand. Nora Fix is also in there. Jerry Thorne, are you still in Vegas? I think
No,
the animals are in
He was
Vegas.
he was in Garden City today.
Oh, then they're back. Okay. I guess they're back. All right. Just a quick reminder, if you don't know by now, our show streams live every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. So we hope you'll set aside some time to join us. And be sure to invite your friends to join in as well. Also, if you go to our Facebook page, be sure to follow us and like us. That way you'll be reminded whenever our show is streaming live. You can also get more information and contact us by visiting our website at gccommunitychat.com. Yeah, check that website out. My other son, Jason, actually put that together for us. So it's kind of cool. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Don Nicholson just joined us too, and Mike Farron from Prestige Eyewear in Garden City. For all your eye care needs, go to Prestige. Hey, that kind of rhymes, doesn't it? Hey, remember now, if you want to log into tonight's show, copy the link on the screen right now. We do have somebody backstage right now. Let's see who it is. I can't wait. Oh, hello, Mrs. Chat.
Hello, Mr. Chat.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good. Everything's going well. Can't complain.
You guys have to ask each other how you're doing.
I haven't seen him all day.
She's downstairs.
You
And I'm
have
up.
dinner together?
No, I've been gone all day.
Yeah, she was out and about and doing her good deed, taking a neighbor to the doctor, and
Well, good for her.
yeah. So what you got on your mind tonight, dear?
Well, I was told that this is kind of a show of just kind of bringing up things that might be of interest and that I've been wondering about. And I know it's been talked about a lot in the past, but it's still so confusing, and that is recycling.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the residents, I know just in conversation, have wondered, and I've wondered, and we start talking about the pizza boxes. Those are contaminated, but what if you take out the bottom? Do they still consider pizza boxes contaminated and they end up getting thrown away?
Right.
People on Facebook still think that a lot of our recycling materials are getting thrown away and not properly recycled.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard comments that we aren't doing a good job and that we could be, I don't know if fined is the word, but it could cost the city extra money because the residents don't know what to recycle and what not to recycle.
Right.
So I just thought that we need to address this issue And I thought maybe getting someone from the city and
Maybe
some
GF.
type of question and answer. So that's where I'm at right now, dear.
Yeah, that's a good topic.
No glass
Mike?
bottles still, right?
What, Mike?
No glass?
Yeah, see, that's it. I mean, people don't really know. There's really not a list of things of do's and don'ts. And I think that would be a good guest to have on, somebody from GFL, and they can explain it to us. And, maybe the city can put me in touch with them, or I'll try and get in touch with somebody, and we'll get them on and get some answers.
And like another thing, styrofoam. People insist that styrofoam is
Yeah.
recyclable. Well, maybe in other communities, but I was told absolutely not. Do not put any type of styrofoam in our recycling bins.
Right.
Yeah, the glass was a big question. There's so much glass then that gets thrown away.
Yeah.
Some folks have even stated that they don't rinse out their cans. Well, I know that that's contaminated if they're not taking a little bit of pizza grease in a big, huge cardboard pizza box, then they're certainly not going to take bottles and or plastic bottles and cans that aren't rinsed out. And then, I mean, even like dish soap or hand soap plastic, just because
Right.
it has the recycling symbol on the bottom is not a free-for-all, is what I'm being told. I wish,
Still gotta clean it out.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's contaminated, I guess. Now, Lisa Hicks Clayton from Dearborn Heights, treasurer, she says if we use GFL, they will do a mailer to residents. Well, that's good to know. Vic Barra, he says Westland has addressed this. Reach out. Kathy Ward, good idea for a show. Yeah, absolutely. I still think I'm going to try and get somebody from GFL on here. Don Nicholson, there is a glass recycling place in Dearborn. Yeah, I don't want to have to take my stuff to Dearborn, though. It'd be kind of nice if, we could put it in our own.
And
bag.
then another thing that I've heard is that, oh gosh, now I just lost it. Oh, I don't know how much truth there is to it, but was our city had to pay more money? If maybe somebody from the city could address that, either on another show.
Yeah.
But does the city get their hands slapped for not
thought
having
they
the
did.
proper recycling done?
Yeah.
And then another concern of mine is last time I checked, I think I actually called GFL directly a year or two ago and heard only 40-some% of Garden City residents are recycling. I know there's no incentive.
Yeah.
I know years and years ago, Westland had a great incentive. You got gift cards or something if you recycled.
Mm-hmm.
But we should be able to do better than that. 40-some% of residents recycling. That seems awfully low to me.
Yeah, not good numbers. Also, GFL will present at a city council meeting and offer a tour of their recycling facility. Yeah, that's good to know too. Well, the mayor, I think, is listening. Maybe he could just put a comment in there and mention if the city has had their hands slapped about not recycling the proper stuff. But yeah, I think that definitely will make a good show, and I will contact GFL. Appreciate that, dear. Good idea.
Alrighty.
What else you got?
Just
Well,
hope everybody's able to get their vaccines. I don't know if I should even share this, but I'm going to, because you know that I have a big mouth. Went over to Garden City Hospital today to take our neighbor for her second Moderna, and I was saddened to see that there was only one person doing the actual vaccines.
And the
It was
lines were
just
long.
The lines were long. They were not, in my opinion, being spaced. I mean, the exit that we had to come out, we ended up in the hallway where they were all lined up.
Wow.
And it just was not the best experience.
The
And I
reason
was very,
being?
very disappointed. I
Reason
had
being?
thought about contacting Mr. George's office but
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this was just a fluke and just maybe the time of day. But I know that everybody that was there 4 weeks ago that got their first one, there was a couple hundred people that got vaccinated that day. And I don't know how that poor girl was able to do, because all those people would have been given the same date to return as we were.
Wow.
And it was sad. I was very, very disappointed.
Mm.
So,
Well, reason being, oh geez, I just lost my.
Can't see you, Gary.
I know.
Still
Can you hear
there?
me? Can you hear
Yes.
Yeah, my camera went out. But anyway, I'll have to recycle up here. What was I going to say? Oh, reason being is they only had the National Guard left, correct?
yeah, she said they were gone last week.
Okay. Let me hold on, people. This is going to take a minute. Hold on.
I guess it depends on where you go, because Henry Ford did mine in Dearborn, and they had a very efficient system.
Oh, I know. Well, Garden City Hospital was great. Like I said, the first vaccine, and I've heard nothing but great things that how they've been doing. But today was not that way at all. And then, of course, everybody's trying to get on the elevators because you have to go to the basement. So it was just a lot of people in line and trying to get on the elevators.
Okay, I'm
and-
back. I don't know what made that pop out. Let's see. Mary Jane has something here. She wants to know if there is anyone looking for a PT driving job. They are hiring through Kelly Services for the 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. shift Sunday through Saturday. It's a great non-stressful job. Also for seniors, anyone interested, they can contact Matt Orr at morr19@ford.com. So if you're looking for probably be a great job for maybe somebody's retired or something, huh, Cheryl?
Yeah. Hi, Mary Jane.
Good to see you, Mary. Thank you for that information. Appreciate it. Don Nicholson, if the city wanted to give the marketplace a list of what is recyclable and what is not, we would be happy to run that in the paper for free. Just like
Oh, that's a great idea.
I like that. I love that idea. Yes. Well, let me see what the city can do for us, and also Vic Barra and GFL if I get a hold of them. Don says, I got mine with the city of Westland at Schoolcraft, and it went great. Awesome. All vaccinated. Good.
Yeah, the Dearborn Performing Arts Center, I've heard nothing but great reviews about there. They're really kicking them out. Like I said, I hope it was just a fluke, but
Now,
the
Vince,
staff was obviously overwhelmed. They
Sure.
were doing the best they could. But
Sure.
then when we got down to the actual classroom where the vaccines were being distributed, one girl
wow.
was the only one. One girl was sitting at the table getting the injections ready,
Mhm.
but there was only one doing the actual vaccinations.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
too bad.
Tom, are you still with us? Tom? I thought he
Apparently
was.
not.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you on your award and your gift card at Monday's council meeting. Way to go.
Yes, my mom and I were there, and it was a nice little ceremony. Obviously, it had to have been delayed because of COVID, but
Sure.
it was nice regardless. I mean, the mayor did not have to do that. So, yes, it was very appreciative and
Yeah.
nice little ceremony.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice. So you're going to go out and buy more Christmas lights, I assume, huh, with your gift card?
Well, no brainer, but yeah, we
You
are
know, where are you going to put them?
Yeah.
on sale.
Right. Vince Strapkowski says the registration process stinks. He ended up over at Dearborn. I guess it wasn't good at Garden City. So I don't know.
Sad, sad, sad.
Yeah. Lisa Hicks says Dearborn Ford Performing Arts and Ford Field vaccination clinics are well ran. Well, we got ours at Beaumont, and let me tell you, it went like clockwork, didn't it, dear?
Yes, in and
We were
out.
very pleased. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine at the Henry Ford place in Dearborn off of Auto Club Drive
Yeah.
was very well organized. People moved through it very effectively, and
Kathy says they'd be willing
What?
to hire an old retired nurse, me, to give vaccines. I would contact them, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I didn't
You
mean
would
to
be
be a
great.
smart aleck, but here I'm standing at Garden City Hospital in a crowded waiting room, being
Yeah.
told that there's only one person vaccinating, and I just kind of looked at her like, "Is this April Fool's?" I said, "We're in a hospital. There's got to be what 30, 40 nurses in the building,"
Yeah.
and and then she said to me that it had to come through the pharmacy. That I don't know if she's saying that a pharmacist has to do it, but three,
That's
4 weeks ago
correct.
they were having National Guard doing it. So something just doesn't sound right. So
No.
there's, I think, some kind of communication issue, but
Right.
I certainly hope that all those people 4 weeks ago that got their first injection had a better experience than I did with
Yeah.
our neighbor.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Kathy, yeah, she's an ex-employee of Garden City. I mean, she was a nurse there, for God's sake. She's capable of giving a shot, I would assume.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it is. It's sad for sure. Let's see. Lisa, I was scheduled for number 2 on Monday, but was hospitalized. Have her to reschedule. Please get vaccinated. Even with the vaccine, you can still get COVID-19. Yeah, well, we hope you're feeling better, Lisa. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Don got his. I got shot number 2, March 31st. All right. Way to go, Don. That's awesome.
Hey, babe, just getting back to the recycling, a quick question.
Yeah.
Is Wesleyan, who do they have for recycle? Do they have GFL or do they have?
They have, gosh, Vic, if you're still on, who does Westland have? I can't remember. If you are there, let me know what Westland has, or anybody. If anybody's from Westland, let me know.
they might have Republic.
I don't. It's not GFL. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And they've switched a couple times. So if they put it in the comment section, I will definitely let you know.
Okay.
All right. I don't see anybody else backstage. If you want to log in, if you're a business owner or you got any events coming up, let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
That gentleman that was going to come in about his
Yeah, it's nonprofit. Yeah,
his nonprofit, he's not in?
No,
Huh.
I'm surprised.
On the vaccination thing, Faye was first notified of an appointment, and we had to drive out to Macomb County Community College. It was like an hour drive.
Oh,
They were very well organized out there, but that was a long darn way to go.
Yeah.
Within a week, we also got notified by Wayne County Health Department and by Meyer to set up a date. And this is when we've already got it now.
So Vic just posted Priority Waste is their primary and Republic handles their recycle. So they have two that come in. Are you happy with them, Vic? And do you know what you can recycle and what you can't? That's the main thing.
Well, it would be different that's the issue.
Yeah.
People,
Everybody's different.
everybody has a different situation.
Different
Yeah.
contract.
Hey, Marty, how you doing? Marty James. I got my second one last month. It went really well, but they had the National Guard helping then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It went real good with the National Guard in there. I did hear that. And you were there, right? When the National Guard, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, the first vaccine, it was the national, and Governor Whitmer was there
Whitmer.
that same time.
Yes.
And it still went real smooth, even though they had to kind of keep things on a secure basis right before we got there.
Yeah.
So today was, like I said, very disappointing, but.
Yeah, it's too bad. All right. I don't have anything else right now there.
Oh, one other thing about
Great question.
vaccinations, Walgreens told me yesterday, our Garden City Walgreens,
Ford
that they are thinking that they're going to be starting vaccinating within the next week or two inside. And they're still doing COVID testing through the drive-through, which is causing long lines in the
Yeah.
drive-through pharmacy. But they hope to have a separate line for the COVID testing. So if you haven't registered for Walgreens, you might want to get on the list so that when they finally do get their vaccines and they start making appointments, that you'll
Yes.
be notified.
Yes.
And I've heard that Rite Aid, the same thing, and CVS. So
Hmm.
I think the key is to get registered, and then when you can start making appointments, it might be a little easier.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I would get registered at Myers, Walgreens, all of them. Get
Yep.
your name on the list. I mean, it doesn't hurt. So, yeah, Vic says that they have a glass recycle at Marquette site, 37137 Marquette.
Okay.
37 Marquette. That's good to know. I would imagine we could take ours there too, correct?
Probably.
Or is it citizens only?
Yeah. I want to lift Mrs. Chat's spirits. I see many advances behind the screens. Love her.
Many.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What kind of advance? What?
Behind the
Advances.
scenes?
I don't
think
know.
you just spelled that.
Mark Bukovich, Dearborn has a great COVID system for the vaccine shot for Garden City residents. That's good to know, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate that comment. All right.
I think we're gonna have to meet up with Vic Barra for lunch or breakfast at Leo's or something, and
Yeah.
get a few things straight here.
Yeah.
Miss
Scene.
you, my friend.
You said scene. I want to lift Mrs. Chat's spirits. I see many advances behind the scenes. I don't know. Okay. Tina Wing, I will be at Junk in the Trunk sale at Timothy Church, 8820 Wayne Road this Saturday. Okay, thank you, Tina. That's good to
What
know.
hours?
Do you know what the hours are, Tina? From what to what? Timothy Church, 8820 Wayne Road this Saturday. Junk in the Trunk. She puts it up there. I'll get it up there. Oh. John Prosh. Wow. I thought you left town, John. How you doing? How's it going? Long time no see, my friend. Tina. Oh, it's from 10 to 4 Saturday. Junk in the Trunk.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right. A lot of good stuff. All right. Anything else, dear? You want to hang in there? Or
Nope.
are your shows on that you want to watch?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well,
They're DVR'd.
All right. Well, look, let me do some COVID numbers, I guess. And if somebody signs in, we'll get them on.
You still got,
COVID numbers are terrible.
still got
Terrible.
Well, you're
text
certainly
on
not going to lift my spirits with COVID numbers.
Yeah, that's for sure.
God, Michigan is really sucking right now.
Well, here they are, and I hate to put it up, but 5,224 cases today.
No
49
way.
deaths. Yeah.
First since like October or something like that.
Yeah. And I can remember when we were under 1,000. Yeah.
We were under 1,000 for a few days.
Yep. 30 of those 49 deaths were from a vital records review. I still don't understand what that is, but you think they would have that up to date by now. But yeah, 15,984 daily confirmed cases. Or no, I'm sorry, total confirmed deaths. 5,224 cases. That's sad. That is not good. Unfortunately, I don't have the cities. Let's see, maybe Randy sent it to me. No,
There's
not-
just something wrong with this picture. How can the vaccinations be going up and the numbers going up? There's something that's just not making sense
well, I
here.
told you the age group. I told you the age group this morning. I read it to you.
It's partly the school age kids and the sports teams, I think, doing their celebrations and parties and so forth.
Yeah.
Plus, we got
Well,
we got
let me
that
tell
different-
you,
we have the different virus, the UK virus, which is much more transmittable. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a race between getting enough people to take the darn vaccine shots and this virus expanding its hold.
well, I think
we gotta get
that's
less
a big,
targets.
that was a big issue last week, and I'm not going to say where I was, but I was sitting at a light as a high school was getting out,
Yeah.
and there were at least 30, 40 kids walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
No mass.
And no, right, no, I understand they have to wear the mask inside, so once they get outside, but
Yep.
they were shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. And if out of the 30, if there were 5 with masks on,
Terrible.
and then they walked to a McDonald's, and I didn't think the dining rooms were open at McDonald's, but I could be mistaken. And they walked in without masks on. So I hope that the restaurant either enforced it. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
I just shook my head. It was so sad to see the young kids.
Mayor Walker just texted me. Today's report for the county has been delayed because of an API issue in how we verify the physical location of each positive case. When this is resolved, the report can be issued and will be sent to him. So they apologize for that. But I can tell you Dearborn's very high, Canton's very high, Lincoln Park, Taylor, Westland's been in double digits. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
We need to mask up. I'm telling you, it works. We just can't wait and depend on the vaccines. We have to do our part before that even.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
All right. Well, look, let's get Joe in here. How about Joe? We'll do some tax talk, and then we'll move on from there. So stand by.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tax Talk with Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. So today we're going to recap the last few weeks in the IRS world or the tax world. So the IRS did announce that they were pushing back the April 15th tax deadline to May 17th this year. So all returns will need to be filed by May 17th unless an extension is done. And remember, an extension to file is not an extension to pay. Okay, so with that being said, stimulus checks, another round has come out this week. If you have not seen one yet and you don't see it in your bank account, keep an eye on your mail. They are mailing some out. Some are in checks and some are in debit cards. So you want to keep an eye on the mail and make sure you don't throw something out that could be kind of important, thinking that it's junk mail. So the other thing which everyone is talking about is the unemployment. So we were given clear direction, of course, the 10,200. We're playing catch up. The returns that we haven't filed yet, removing the first 10,200 of income, which will be a big savings for people. Now, they're saying if you've already filed and you had unemployment, the IRS is saying they're going to correct that for you and send it in. Now, they haven't given us any further information as to when they may do that. I would suspect it'll be after tax season, after they've slowed down. Good and bad. The bad part about that is that it kind of takes it out of the tax professionals' hands. So we won't be able to assist people in a lot of ways if they feel that there's a mistake or something. So that's kind of going to be between them and the IRS, a lot like these stimulus checks have. Definitely been a challenging year. We're working through it. There is more good news for taxpayers, especially those with kids. They have raised the child tax credit for next year, and there is going to be some possibility of some advance payments starting in the summer. But we'll get into that on another episode. So this has been Tax Talk with Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. I'm right in downtown Garden City, 29217 Ford Road, Suite 104. The best way to get a hold of me is to shoot me an email, and that's joe@jnjtaxesandmore.com. I also have a Facebook page where I try to post the latest and greatest information and keep everyone informed. Like that Facebook page, J&J Taxes and More. And if there's something that you would like us to talk about, let us know or let Carrie know, and we'll see what we can do for you. Thank you very much, and have a great week.
All right. Good information from Joe, as always. Does a great job, doesn't he?
Yeah. We got our
also,
stimulus checks and our federal refund.
Yeah, we got all ours too. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on Aunt Gretchen to get the state refund to us, but
Yeah, we got our state, federal. We got the federal like 1 week to the day, right after we filed, and then state was what, 10 days later, dear, or something like that.
Yep.
All right, Mayor Walker says Garden City Police Station is closed because of because most of the officers have COVID-19.
wow.
Let's all say prayers for them. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I know the building department's closed over there too. Not good.
Hmm.
Someone posted this on social media and it is not true. Oh, okay. Please let your listeners know. Not true. Okay.
What's not true?
The Garden City PD is not closed and they do not have COVID-19. Somebody posted that. It's false. So do not believe that if you see it on Facebook.
That's a relief.
The police is up and running. Thank you for that, Mayor. Appreciate that. Wow. You know, people are something else. I don't know why they do that. All right. Let's see. What else we got in here? Mary checks your phone for tax. Yep, got it. Vic, you going there? Good to see you, John. Yeah, not true. Okay, I got that, Mayor. Thank you. Scott Archer from Carrot Stick Sports had some surgery. We hope you're feeling better. He
Yeah,
says
they
he's
got the open house coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, still trying to recover. So you take care of yourself too. Tina Wing says Dearborn Fire Department gave us our shots. Very good. John Parash from PKSA Karate. You're doing well, in and out of town frequently. Yeah, it's been a long time, John, since we saw you. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Mayor Walker says Garden City Maplewood's second vaccine is on April 5th. April 5th at Maplewood Center. So make sure you get that. Also, all 90 residents, seniors at the senior tower are all vaccinated too as well, I believe. So good job. Awesome. Marty, what does he have here? They sent the kids back too soon, sorry to say. You can't expect young kids to follow the mask and distancing guidelines. The high school kids, well, these are the times. My granddaughter comes in my house after school every day with her mask on. Well, that's good. She's responsible then, Marty.
Yeah.
Could be how you're raised too. Just saying. If the parents don't wear a mask, the kids don't expect your kids to. All right. We did Joe, so nobody else is back there yet. Mike, you ready to do some announcements?
Oh, yeah, Kerry, I got all kinds of stuff.
All right, and I got some too we can put up on the screen. So let's
Okay.
get, all right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Me. All right. Okay, time for some community announcements. Let's get Mike in here. Mike.
You know it's a lie, 'cause
All right. Okay, let's put the first one up here.
Awesomely Austin April. A new video will be posted on our YouTube channel every day from April 1st to April 30th. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for links and more information. This is coming from
The library.
the library. Okay.
Yep. So keep an eye out for that. Jane Austen books.
Yeah, Sense and Sensibility. All
Right.
those. City Council meeting schedule, Monday, March 29th. Again on April 5th and April 12th. The 29th and the 12th are workshops.
Right.
And they'll be at the
budget
police
workshops.
department.
Yep.
The April 5th, April 19th, and May 3rd meetings will begin at 7 p.m. unless noted otherwise. And they'll be televised live on Garden City TV.
Yep.
Home Pantry has baby food and formula for anyone who needs it. Wednesday, March 24th through Friday, March 26th. So you got one more day.
Mhm.
First come, first serve, pick up at front desk at Maplewood. Yeah,
This is from Lisa Hicks Clayton.
this is one from Lisa.
Yeah.
Please join State Senator Betty Jean Alexander for a community update on home foreclosure prevention and tax payment support. Wraparound services provided by the Salvation Army in the Wayne Metropolitan, whatever that is, Community Action Agency. Guest
Right.
speaker will be Eric R. Sabre, treasurer from Wayne County. Co-hosts are Lily Kavanaugh, VJ Vipranather or whatever from, he's a treasurer in Inkster.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Lisa Hicks Clayton, treasurer in Dearborn Heights, and our own Brian Marstiniak, treasurer in Garden City.
Right.
Garden City Parks and Recreation is sponsoring an egg hunt in the Garden City Park. Over 10,000 eggs. It's a free event. It's Saturday, April 3rd. Begins at 9:30 a.m. The Easter Bunny arrives at 9:15 a.m. I can't really read all the fine print on that one.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is Garden City Park, so you go to the log cabin.
Right.
Shop and Adopt. Vendor Craft Show, Saturday, May 29th. Free entry. This is going to be at the log cabin from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on May 29th. There'll be over 30 vendors, raffles, food, a DJ, acceptable dogs on site.
Adoptable.
Yeah, adoptable dogs on site. Okay.
That's good. All right.
Two Archer Salon and Carrot City Sports are still having their grand opening on Saturday, April 17th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 32431 Ford Road in Garden City. Maplewood Senior Center Senior Fitness Room is open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays, 9:30 to 3:30 by appointment. To allow for social distancing, call 734-793-1850 for appointment and membership rates. Preschool playtime at the Maplewood Community Center Gym. Fun activities, make new friends. From 9:30 to 11, $3 drop-in. Parent and kids ages 1 through 4. Come imagine, play, and create. Call 734-793-1877 for more information. Oh, Garden City Parks and Recreation wants you to sign up for a kickball league. Kickball is going to be on Friday nights from April 23rd through June 11th. Relive your childhood glory days on the playground. I already said I didn't have any childhood glory days on the playground. With an adult co-ed kickball league, don't have a team, no problem. Sign up as a free agent, small group or full team. Leagues are 10 by 10 with doubleheader games, 2 games per week. Call Parks and Recreation 734-793-1882 to sign up today. Garden City Public Library is open for limited browsing Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check out these new services: Storytime to Go, reading booster packs, tabletop games, take and make crafts, technology to go, including Fitbits, Chromebook laptops, and Wi-Fi hotspots.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I have. I do have one more here I want to get to. The Community Shred Day will be Saturday, April 24th. So I'm sure it's piled up because we haven't had a shred day in a while. It's going to be Saturday, April 24th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the City Hall parking lot, 6000 Middle Belt Road. They will accept up to 5 paper grocery bags or cardboard banker boxes of sensitive paper documents from Garden City residents and businesses only to shred at no charge. No plastic bags, please. Plus, they're going to have prescription drug disposal, pills only, no liquid or needles. The home pantry food donations, if you bring non-perishable food, toiletries, and cash donations will be accepted. Also, they're going to be doing another Parents' Night Out. This is kind of cool. $10 per child and $5 per sibling. It's going to be Friday, May 14th, 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the Maplewood Community Center. You can go out for date night, run some errands, or simply have a silent night while the kids are safe watching movies, making crafts, playing games, and eating pizza. If you have any questions about these events, call 734-793-1882. And one more I got, Mike.
Okay.
AquaChem Solutions, ACS, our good friend Mike Leica, the owner. If you need your carpets or upholstery clean, if you're doing spring cleaning, he's the guy to get a hold of. He is now at the point where you can call or text. So that number is 734-421-7110, or you can message him on Facebook, and that is ACS, AquaChem Solutions. He does a great job. We've had him for quite a few years now, right there. We're very pleased with Mike.
Yep, best carpet guy around.
Yep. All right, Mike, what you got?
Okay, I got some stuff from Kiwanis, some stuff from the Straight Farmhouse, and one from Maplewood Garden. From the Kiwanis, they will be involved in all the Lucky Squirrels each month. On May 15th and June 19th, they'll be doing a flower sale. On July 17th, a bake sale. On August 21st, a cornhole board raffle drawing. You can get tickets already for that if you enter that drawing. And they will also be handing out used books. And then on September 18th, there'll be a Children's Reading Day. We'll have guest readers each hour. Volunteers are needed. They're looking for, in particular, local authors, if we could find some that would be willing to read.
Yeah.
We're going to be raffling off that cornhole board. There'll be a flyer on that in the window at the DDA. Tickets are $5 each. The drawing will be held at Lucky Squirrel at 3 p.m. on August 21st. The chili cook-off is in the works. We're going to have a chili team entered as usual. There's a district-wide Priority 1 children's reading going to take place at the chili cook-off. Again, we're looking for local authors to be great readers, and we will be handing out new books to every child. Volunteers are needed. Kiwanis Day at the ballpark. Join us Thursday, May 27th for a game and lunch at Comerica Park. Cost is $75. There's still a few spots left. Contact Party Animal Travel to purchase your tickets. 734-525-9777. We got an update from the DDA. They're looking for information to come in the near future for a dog walk with Officer Shipke and Rudy in the downtown. We'll also be seeing some new art pieces in the downtown area. We did that a few years back.
Yeah, I heard you're getting some, yeah.
And the COVID postponed our Garden City pig race in March, and we've got it rescheduled for September 11th. Right now, the plan is to rent a giant tent and have it on the property between the Straight Farmhouse and the Odd Fellows. Pig sponsors will receive a 50% discount, Gary. The cost will only be $50 to sponsor a pig.
Nice.
I already committed us.
Okay.
Begin to spread the word. What?
25 apiece.
Yeah. Begin to spread the word that the next pig race meeting is going to be in April, and we'll have more details then.
Cool.
Okay. That's it for Kiwanis.
Okay.
The Straight Farmhouse had some events going on too. Friday, March 26th, acting at the museum. Michelle's Pieces acting at home workshop at the Straight Farmhouse. What have I got on it? Join us and create a beautiful 8x10 stained glass mosaic in a design of your choice. It wasn't acting in the museum. It was arting in the museum. I'm sorry. Friday, April 9th, wood sign painting at the farmhouse. Wood sign painting. It's a fundraiser. It's going to be Friday, April 9th, 6:30 p.m. Weather is getting warmer, so what better fun than coming out and spending the evening with MS&E Sign and Company.
Wow. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, April 10th. The farmhouse is keeping busy.
Yeah, they are.
There's no excuse to just hunker down in your own house and not go out and do anything when you can mask up and take part in some of these things.
Yeah, just do it safely.
Right. Saturday, April 10th, they have a silly summer birds and nightlight or sun catcher workshop. Summer bird nightlight or sun catcher workshop. It's going to be from 4:30 to 6 class or a 7 to 8:30 class. And you can make payments at the time. The duration is about an hour and a half. And it's sponsored by Kiss My Glass and the Straight Farmhouse. And also from Maplewood Center, the Seeds and Sprouts Maplewood Garden. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on May 22nd. It's for ages 6 through 9. Join us for a fun and educational day of gardening. There will be games, crafts, activities, planting seeds, and lessons. Lunch will be provided, sponsored by the Kiwanis. Space is limited, so register early. Call 734-793-1850 or visit the Maplewood front desk to register. That's all I got.
Okay, I just got the numbers from Mayor Walker, and they're not good. Garden City is in double digits. They got 11 today, and unfortunately, 1 death. So that is not good at all.
We're definitely not getting this under control. We're going the wrong way.
Brownstown 30, Canton 33, Dearborn 67,
Wow.
Dearborn Heights 44, Grosse Pointe Woods 14, Hamtramck 11. And then we got 37 Lincoln Park, Livonia 59,
Mm.
19 Northville, 24 Redford, Southgate 26, Taylor 48, and Westland 49 new cases today.
Jeez.
This is ridiculous. What is going on? I don't get it.
Yeah,
We got to do better than this, people.
it's like Mrs. Chat said. Kids are not taking the precautions, and they're having their parties and stuff. And
Wow.
We-
Yeah, once again, if you saw on Facebook that the Garden City Police Department was closed due to all the police officers having COVID-19, that is false. Once again, I got that from the mayor. That is false. So don't believe it.
I don't know why people post things up like that.
That's how crap starts, you know?
Yeah. This is one of the reasons I'm not real active on Facebook.
Yeah. Kim Marquette says, yes, we are social
Mildly.
distancing. Yeah. Kim Marquette says, yes, we're social distancing.
Yeah, they got all these good events going, and they know how to keep people apart and mask up and so forth.
Yeah, Don. Yeah, I'm with you, Don. Yeah, let's just open up everything. It's safe out there. Yeah, right.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people that are saying, well, because we got all these vaccines going, we don't have to worry anymore, and that's a bunch of crap.
Well, I'll tell you, I read the ages that are increasing like 800. What was it? 600 or 800%, dear?
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
39 to 49, 30 to 49, something, that age group.
And the ones younger than that.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, and then you got your kids, your teenagers, that don't give a crap. They think they're immortal.
Yeah, well, the rest of us aren't. If they don't care about themselves, I wish they'd care about us.
Yeah. Did you mention this, Mike? Underground Railroad local
No, I
connection?
did not.
April 16th in person and online at the Straight Farmhouse. Okay, thanks for that, Kim. Appreciate it. Well, we had some great stuff in there tonight. Really appreciate it. I wish you guys would have logged in. We would have loved to seen your lovely faces. But that's okay. Hey, this is good. Well, look, would you like to be a guest on our show? Or maybe you know someone who might be interested? If so, it's very easy. You can contact us through our website at gccommunitychat.com. Send us your name, email address, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. Or you can message us on Facebook and also text us at 734-788-9319. During this time, you can do the show remotely and safely from the comfort of your home or office, just like tonight. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization and you'd like to share your information with us and the surrounding communities. If so, contact us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. Yeah, I got an email from Michael Glunt, I believe. I was hoping to see him on here tonight. If you're listening, Michael, log in. We'd love to hear from you. Let me just make sure.
Hey, babe.
Michael Glunt, yeah. Yeah, what do you got?
I can attest how easy this is. I've never joined you on the show like this.
Right.
So
You beat it.
it's pretty painless.
It's pretty easy.
You do it from the comfort
Yeah.
of the recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. In bed, on your couch, wherever.
Just
All
don't do it
right.
just don't do it from the bathroom.
No, we don't want that. Oh, Mike is there. Mike Glunt. I thought you were going to log in, Mike. You want to log in? It's up to you. We'd love to hear from you. Here, let's see. Did I put the link up there? What happened to it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, just copy this, put it in your browser, and we'll hook you up. Got a few minutes left if you want to come on. So, Mike, you and Faye are all vaccinated then, correct?
She's half vaccinated. She had her first shot. She gets the second one, I think, April 5th or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I got to make that 1 hour drive out to Macomb Community College again and go
Wow.
through all that stuff. It's quick once I get there, but it's just getting there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, Mike, no problem. Maybe next week. Mike Glunt says he can't right now. So, all right. Anytime you're ready, just let us know and we'll get you on. And with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Hey, thanks everyone who watched and listened and commented and logged in tonight. Thank you, Mrs. Chat. Appreciate that. Hope you had fun.
Always, dear.
I'll be down a little bit.
Okay.
Also, thanks to my co-host, Dr. Tom Iwinski and Mike Jones. Great job as always. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Every week, that's for sure. What else I got here? Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. In case you tuned in late, you can view it in its entirety. And then a little later, it'll be on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/communitychatshow. If you haven't checked out our YouTube page, we hope that you will. And please help us out and click that red button to subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate it. Check out tonight's show and all our videos. Like I said, especially if you tuned in late tonight. What's that, Mike?
Thanks to our first responders.
Yes. And as always, at the end of each show, we want to thank all of our healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. Correct, Mike?
Yes, sir.
And when you see any of these heroes out there, let them know how much you appreciate them. They would appreciate it as well. Let's see. What do we got in here? I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Thank you, Kathy Ward. Appreciate it. You are a great fan. Hey, Mar, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see.
It's nice to see
all of the volunteers have been vaccinated. That's great news. Jennifer Woody Rice. Thank you, gentlemen. Great show. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Let's see. I'm getting a text too. Who's in here? Okay, nothing. All right. Remember that the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. But please support them safely. That means maintaining your distance, masking up. They need that support now more than ever. Support them when you can. Remember, our restaurants and businesses are open with some restrictions, and that doesn't mean that you can let your guard down. You're seeing the numbers don't lie. You need to get that mask on and still practice your physical distancing. Continue to wear that mask, wash, and maintain your safe distance. And we'll all get through this safely together. Our numbers are going up, and a possible pause again is possible. I'll tell you, I'm really surprised Governor Whitmer hasn't pulled the plug yet, pulled the trigger. If this keeps up, it's going to happen. We're going to be right back where we were. All right, so let's work together to get those numbers down. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Absolutely. Look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, make sure you head on over to DrTomsWeather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there. We will see you right back here next Thursday, April 1st. April Fools. Yeah, curbside and carryout, Don Nicholson says. Curbside and carryout are still available. Correct. You are correct. Yeah, we'll be back here April 1st, facebook.com/GC chat. So Mike, anything else you want to say?
No, I just wish Patty a lot of luck. Bundle up if you're going to opening day on April 1st.
Yeah, really.
I've seen
That-
colder opening days down there, but this is going to be definitely a cool one.
Yeah. It's been worse, I'll tell you that. I can remember even colder than that with snow flurries.
Hey, when they opened that stadium in 2000,
Yes.
opening day there, we got to the ballpark, us workers, there was still snow on the field.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that.
yeah,
I kind of remember that. That's nuts. Well, Mike, have a good one, buddy.
yeah, you
Good
too. Stay safe.
So until next week, thanks for listening. Stay safe, mask up, and good night. Take care, guys. Thank you.